getting worse. Our exploratory diving bell
The escape the mummy is here in Paris.
Wong and his assistant Mary Nelson have vanished.
All computers indicate that whatever caused it came from somewhere in the Pacific. We'll start searching that area immediately.
Did you know that you can subscribe to the channel for free if you have Amazon Prime? It's true. All you have to do is sign into your Amazon account, and then go to gaming.amazon.com. On the left side of the screen, under your name, it will ask you to link your Twitch account. Once that's done, just head over to our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/gamersledge. You'll have an option to subscribe using your Twitch Prime. It costs you nothing, but helps support the channel. There is one catch: it runs out in 30 days, so make sure you come back and click the subscribe button again next month if you want to continue supporting great shows like this one. Thanks for helping. Be excellent to each other. And game on.
There's new items in the merch store. Head to bit.ly/gamersledge-merch. That's all one word, Gamers, Ledge, Merch, to check out the newest, latest and greatest gifts like mugs, t-shirts, mousepads, stickers and more. Show some love for the show creators. They get a cut from each item sold, whether it is a Notice Me Senpai DM t-shirt, or a mug that helps you clarify when a point needs to be made in conversation. There's still a few minutes left in the break. You've got time? We will be here when you get back. Visit bit.ly/gamersledge-merch. Be excellent to each other and merch. I mean, game on.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining us in part 2 of Emancipation of Dragons, episode 25, Ballroom Blitz. Let me get the stream map back up here. No video, just my profile pic. What does that mean?
That's what we see
in Zoom.
That's
in
what
Zoom,
we're
we're
seeing.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Zoom.
Yeah, sorry. I had to
Okay.
get it up and running again before it would let me do that. So hold on one
All
second.
right, cool.
Hide self view. Everybody's in their right spots, right? Yes.
Right.
Yes. That was the fastest recovery we've ever had. Under a minute and a half. Huzzah. So, last we left off, there had been some oofs and ahs, and it is now Dryzen's turn.
It was my turn.
Oh, you're right. It was.
Hatali was just about
right.
to take his turn.
He was about to take his turn. You're correct. So, Hatali, take your turn, and then it's Dryzen's turn.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use that healing stick that I have on Zach.
Okay. And I actually gave you the stick in game, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so can you click on the stick for me?
I believe it's this one.
That is what it is. And you choose up to six creatures that it works on.
Cool. Well, then in that case, I will go ahead and pick
30 foot. You've got 30 feet.
30 feet.
Yeah. So
if I move over here,
I mean, where? Yeah.
right there, would I be able to get both Zach and Methalus?
You'd be able to get Zek and Methalus without moving anywhere.
Oh, in that case, yeah.
So it has a 60-foot range for the point of the spell, and then everything within 30 feet of that point.
For the people that you
Gotcha.
pick.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I'll pick Zach and Methalus.
Okay.
And it's up to 6 people.
It's up to 6 people.
Does anyone else look injured in that area?
Yes.
Aside from the gorilla lady?
Cork looks somewhat injured.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought he always looked like that.
No, he actually looks
Mildly singed.
mildly singed, yes.
And Leo, right? Leo looks injured as well.
Matter of fact, no.
Yeah, no, he's been the one that's not been injured, surprisingly.
No, I did take the 9 points of lightning damage, but because I'm an abjuration wizard, I negated it all with temporary hit points, and Cure Wounds won't
Nice.
restore my temporary.
Nice.
Then in that case, Zach, Methalus, and Quark.
Okay, so your spellcasting ability modifier is
He has advantage too from a Bearden Redemption. I don't know. Do you roll advantage on undamage?
no, it'd be. I'll let him roll twice and take the higher
Okay.
total. So, but first, I need to figure out what your spells. 3d8.
And your spell slot,
the
it's
bar?
at the very top.
Yeah,
next
it's
to
at the
your
top
name.
on your
You'll
spell
say
slot.
like wisdom or intelligence or whatever.
On spells,
Spellcasting
attack bonus?
ability.
Yeah, skip spellcasting bonus.
charisma. So if it's based off my charisma, that would
Plus
be a
5?
7.
Okay. So then roll 3d8 plus 7. That doesn't sound right. Stand by. I'm pulling you up.
Sure.
Let's see if we can do this at the same time. Vitali. Character sheet. Yeah, it's 5. If it's charisma, it's plus 5. Yeah, because I was like, I don't have anybody above a plus 5.
Oh, charisma. The thing I thought it was saving throw, so that's why I was looking at
No,
charisma.
yeah.
'Cause charisma.
Oh no, your spell attack bonus is 7. Sure enough. So 7 is. So 3d8 plus 7, roll it twice and take the higher of the two totals.
So first one and second one. So 19.
So wait, you didn't do the plus 7, did you?
Oh,
That's fine. It's 19 plus 7 is.
It should
Yeah.
be plus 5.
Why does it say plus 7 on there? Okay, yeah, plus 5. So 19 plus 5 is 24.
okay.
So both Zek and Methalus heal 24, which is more than enough to bring both of you back, correct?
Correct.
Yes. but you are prone on the ground.
Yep.
For when it is your turn. And that is that. Are you doing anything else, Itali?
You know, I don't want to turn out like them, so I'm going to try to blend in and use, stealth or whatever.
So, Mark,
Wouldn't
I
that
have
hit
to do
Quark
the thing
too?
with the thing. I'll be right back.
No problem.
Yeah, Quark as well.
Wouldn't that have hit Quark?
Yes,
Yeah,
that
I
did
picked-
have Quark.
Oh, okay. I missed that.
But yeah, I'm going to try to blend in and, be all stealthy and shit because I don't want to end up like them.
All right, so are you going to, move to the tables, or are you just going to try and do it here out in the open, or what are you trying to do?
Move to the tables.
Okay, so go ahead and move yourself down to whatever table you want, and then roll
Just right
stealth.
here.
Has mastered the art of standing so still that he becomes invisible.
We'll see about that.
Oh,
You think maybe you're being stealthy? I mean, this chair does offer at least 6 inches of cover. So
yeah, that's something. That's
Yeah,
something. They
it's
can't
something.
see me.
that's
I
right.
can see you eating a Zarg nut.
So then, Methelus, did you get the
Actually,
name?
it'd
Of
be-
that? Oh, right. And now it's you, Dryzen. Sorry, I will stop pressing the button forward.
Did me seeing her change from a monkey back into a lady trigger anything?
No.
Okay. I guess I just saw, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I guess I'll prepare a firebolt, and I guess I'll aim it at the prone Methless, which is at disadvantage, right? Because he's
Correct.
prone and it's a ranged attack.
Correct.
Still non-lethal.
At his ankles, got it. What's your AC, Methelus?
You must really hate his boots.
Yeah. He manages to stir right as you are about to unleash the fire at the laser pointer around his ankles, and unfortunately he moves, and it makes a little puff of smoke there.
All right. I guess I'll call that my turn.
All right then. Dang it, Methelus, it's your turn.
All right, standing takes half.
Standing takes half your movement, yes.
All right, half my movement to stand. Then dash. So that gives me 30 plus 15, 45.
Yes, although if you do that, you may incur an opportunity attack from Pyrene. Just FYI.
Okay, then bonus action disengage.
Okay.
So I only
So-
get 15. 5, 10, 15. I think you have to stand me up. I don't think I can do it myself.
Oh, you should be. Really? Huh.
And then magic missile at Pyrene.
Whose side are you on, Bearden? I love it. And then your magic missling, Pyrene?
Yep.
For how
12
much?
points.
12 points.
12.
Perfect. Okay, great. All right, and now that's that turn. Pyrene is going to do something.
Is Manchester still
He's-
stabilizing?
Yes, seems like it. Sorry, give me one moment. You see Pyrene. Pyrene's hands begin to glow. And she puts them to the side of her face, and some of her wounds seem to close up. And then stand by 1 second. Yep, can't do that. She moves. Two, three, 4. To Methelus, and she takes a swing with her dagger. But Methelus is able to easily dodge out of the way. Zek.
Standing up is half movement.
Half movement.
Half movement rounded down, correct? Almost everything is rounded down.
Yes.
That leaves me with 20. I'll move here.
Okay.
And punch her in the back of the head.
Advantage on Daniel.
Okay. Thank you.
21 definitely hits.
And then I'll use martial arts to hit her again.
Okay.
For a crit.
Oh.
Non-lethal.
Heard. Yeah, you. she staggers at that one. She was not expecting you or to be even up, let alone pushing in this direction. Anything else, Daniel?
Surrender now, or my next punch, or I won't pull my next punch.
Leo.
I'm not pulling any punches.
I am going to first move, still keeping Zek in the way of her to get to me. And then I am going to bend a firebolt around Zek to hit her.
Wanted style.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh.
Unfortunately, that does not.
Thanks for the advantage, Bearden, but
yeah,
work out this time.
And in fact, it bends around Zek so well that it goes flying off into the corner, far left corner. You hear Captain Manchester startled as it goes past its head.
Methelus, did you see the curve on that one? It's pretty good, right?
That was dead sexy. I gotta say, that wall is definitely not attacking us anytime soon.
That's minor illusion to make the crater in the wall much bigger.
Wow. Or ever.
Yeah.
Man.
Quark.
Okay, so let's see. Yep. Non-lethal on Penny.
Pyrene.
I just got to keep on coming up with P names at this point.
Think fire. Pyrene. Or
No. Don't join us now.
Yeah. Anything but help us now.
That hits.
And I need my bonus from Hunter. Is that D6? I think that's a D6.
I believe it is as well.
1d6 extra damage. 6.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Anything else there, Quark?
Surrender now, you foul temptress. Click, click, squawk, walk, who.
I don't know what that was.
Squat, boom.
that was some swearing in bird person.
Itali, you think Quark is having a stroke in the air.
I already tried healing him. I can't do it again.
That's all I got, guys.
And besides, he's been confused since the day we met him, so it's hard to tell you what's wrong.
Ain't that the truth?
It is your turn, however.
Can you uncharm people with being a bard?
I can't uncharm. I can just charm him again. But maybe that charm on top of the other charm will make it wear off? I don't know. At least that's how it works in magic. Let's see.
First in, last out.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and move 1, 2, 3. Move like about right here. And I'm going to try to... Can I shoot her with my crossbow bolt from there?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to give it a shot.
Shoot.
Literally, you're going to give it a shot? I love it. Unfortunately, Zach kind of moves and you kind of hesitate, and then by the time you fire, it just kind of bounces off the floor.
Oh, dang. Maybe I'm the one having a stroke. And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Stroke of genius.
Dryzen.
I guess I'll go 1, 2, and then I am.
Jason, you do it one more time, you're out of the house.
I mean, he doesn't even actually have a room yet, so.
Shoot me with a crossbow.
I was actually gonna do that.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, so I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at Zek here. Let's see if I can hit in his general direction. Wait, I have advantage. Haha. I remember this.
Well, I didn't know you had advantage, cheater.
Blame Bearden. It's his fault.
Dearden, you're fired.
Don't worry.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Still fails horribly. I literally get the wow. Apparently, I need to break out my real world dice too.
You fire the crossbow, and at one point you think it's going to go left, the other point you think it's going to go right, and Zek just knocks it out of the air with his tail. It doesn't matter what the probability was. It seemed like he was going to knock it out of the air regardless.
I guess I'll move up. I'll move here, and then I'll end my turn.
Okay. Methalus.
You thought chasing me was a good idea? Right, 16 plus 8, 24.
That hits.
Ooh, 12, 14, and 7, 21 points with the short sword.
Okay.
22 with the dagger.
That hits.
1 point.
Okay. All right. You make a deep gash in her shoulder, and she hisses at you. Anything else you're doing?
Bonus action, disengage.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, that's fine. That's fine. That's where I'll be.
Okay. Okay. Just stand by one. Zek, you hear her beginning to mutter something under her breath, and you're not entirely sure what it is, and suddenly you see a thick fog begin to build out from her, and within an instant it's everywhere around you. Stand by. Thanks, Bearden. Have a wonderful evening.
I'm definitely picking up a spell silence after this.
Oh, but that's not what I'm looking
Yeah, it makes me really want to have reconsidered that feat I took. I like Sentinel, but I think Mage Killer would have been so much better.
I'm sure it would have. Sorry, I'm looking for something specific. Give me 1 second. Ah, there's exactly what I wanted. Oh, except it's not dark enough. Let's see how this works. Oh, that actually works pretty well.
So is that a fluff for magical darkness, or is it fog?
It's fog.
Full obscuring fog?
Heavily obscured. And you are not currently in Sentinel, correct?
Sentinel is always, all the time, no matter what. I eat breakfast with Sentinel and go to bed with Sentinel.
But you do have to declare it, correct?
Nope. It's a reaction.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, go ahead and take your at disadvantage.
Attack of opportunity?
Yes.
It looks like she's moving away.
It seems like you get the sense she's moving away.
The shadow that is her is moving away.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, no. That's a shame.
See, here's the problem. I'm going to have to move that and then change her to a different layer because I can't move her while the fog's up here.
Well, move the fog to the map layer.
Well, no, because then she'll be on top of it.
Yeah, we will, but we'll know that I still can't see her.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that's true.
At least Quark will still know where she is.
Yes.
I can hone in on my hunter's mark.
That is 100% true. Layer, token layer.
Except now she's out of the fog, so we don't have to worry about it.
Okay. Zach.
What path did she take to get there?
She went basically through Dryzen Square.
Okay. Would this apply? Whenever a large or smaller enemy enters the area of dim light, yeah, because she started it inside of the 15 feet, right? On her turn here?
Yes, but there is the fog cloud. I don't know how that works.
So the fog cloud.
Well, is she? So like her turn is now just before Zach, right? Or is this like a legendary action where she's moving?
No, that was her turn.
Okay. Probably bad on Lou's part to not bring that up right at the start of her turn. That was just me spacing. Yeah, I mean, before the fog cloud, with her starting her turn, I should have had the reaction. But I can claim. Let me just do it this way: that it's the reaction as she moves through the space. That way, it's not a retcon on the map. Does that work?
Sure.
Yeah. So as she moves into his space, I'm going to dump all three of them at her.
Oh, and then she needs to make
charisma save.
Charisma save.
Against a DC 14.
Yep, I'm getting there. Charisma. Wow, she does not. And she runs out of the darkness to you, Dryzen, and suddenly there are three bright flashes around her, and she stumbles and falls at your feet.
Would she get knocked back to 20 feet too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Would
so she would have
since
ended
we're
up-
in the same square, would these effects the pushback hit me too, or
no?
How are we ruling that? Okay.
No.
Because technically she can't technically share your square.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Right.
So as she moves through, she would be propelled 20 feet away from me, which is where you placed her to begin with.
Right.
Yep.
Except now she was rolling and sliding as opposed to
running,
walking. Oh, we have a Tutorm. Tutorm.
Torn.
Tatorn.
All right, so that's now it's Zek's turn.
All right, so Leo. While heavily obscured, could I feel her brush past me to get out?
Yes, that's why you got the Sentinel.
Okay. That puts me here for 30.
Okay.
Would I get an attack of opportunity there?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
I guess I am compelled to take it.
ahead.
I'll take it with my dagger.
Monkey Kabazu.
Oh, sorry. That's not. Here, try that again. No, why is it editing? Stop that.
Just check at the top of your character sheet under core, advantage normal. Click on normal.
Yeah. I accidentally went into editing my gear. Oh wait, no, there it is. Okay, never mind. There we go.
Does that hit, Daniel?
No.
Okay.
She's currently prone
Yeah.
and unconscious.
It seems to be.
Grapple.
Okay.
Snake grapple.
Yep.
And as a bonus action, going to toss her blade.
Okay. Her dagger. Yeah.
Yeah, away from Dryzen because she can't be trusted.
Got it.
And I'm gonna do the snake constrictor.
Hey, make me an attack roll. Just don't roll a 1. That's all you got to not do.
Why would you say that? Why would you?
Because I love you. Look.
Oh,
Perfect.
that was with disadvantage too.
No, perfect. Yeah. So she is restrained, and you're squeezing the further life out of her apparently.
Well, it's all non-lethal.
Yeah, I heard. I know. Great. That is your turn. Anything
And I
else?
will yell, someone take care of Dryzen before I do.
I got you.
Leo.
I am gonna say I got this, and then I'm gonna run up and try to jump on Dryzen's back to like grapple him.
I love this. I absolutely love this.
I've already got a giant backpack on my back. He's climbing onto my backpack. I've got a backpack from a backpack.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go over the top of the backpack. Get on his shoulder.
You know, I didn't give you like an unarmed strike because you're like, I'm never going to be in melee combat range. And so every attack tonight practically has been a melee attack. So we're going to have to revisit that, my friend.
We may need to revisit it. Gaining confidence rapidly. Seeing Zach do this. Okay. What do I... regular attack here?
Yeah, just do this.
-1.
The staff -1.
10.
Does that hit your AC?
I do not believe so. It does not.
Okay. So
my AC is not great, but it's not that bad.
So Leo, you go to grapple onto the back of him, and Dryzen kind of sees you coming in, ducks.
I appreciate the effort.
Oh, you moved up to him as well.
Believe that's going to be the end of my turn. Yeah.
Okay. And then that brings us to Quark.
So, she's currently grappled up in a snake tail, right?
That is correct.
And Dryzen's still being funky.
To which you can empathize.
Yeah. All right. Well, Zek seems to have her in a fine, fleshy situation. I'm going to dive bomb Dryzen and try to wrap him up, arms, wings, and everything, and take him to the ground.
Make me an attack roll.
Oh, I suppose I got to get over. Dive bomb. Son of a 16. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Ignore the 3 slashing. You don't take 3 slashing.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
So make me a. I mean, you're trying to grapple him, right?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. So make me a strength check.
I knew you were going to ask for that. Son of a bird person
intested.
Hollow bones.
That's fine. He is currently grappled. He can't do anything until his turn.
Okay.
But he is currently grappled. You are grappling him. You are finding that these fleshy humans are not particularly, like, they don't have handles. It's not as easy as you thought to grapple them.
A little bigger than the rats.
A little bit bigger than the rats. Itali.
So everybody's like already put on hold, I guess.
I mean, you just saw Quark dive bomb Dresden and try and grapple him, and he's not doing a fantastic job of it, but he has him for the moment.
Let's see. You know what?
And you can see Zek has snake coiled around Pyrene. You're just waiting for his jaw to unhinge.
You know, I'll try to do the same thing and tackle Dryzen if I can.
Yeah, make an attack roll. Actually, he's grappled. He can't.
Oh.
Yeah, he can dodge. Yeah, so make an attack roll.
Let's see. When it's unarmed, what do I put?
Wouldn't it just be strength?
It's strength plus you get something. I think it's your dex. I'm not sure. Hold on. Unarmed strike. Thank you. Simple weapon. Thank you very much, Compendium, for that. I appreciate that.
Oh, you're supposed to make a strength athletics check for grapples.
That makes sense.
So I hit athletics then?
Yeah, and they can either counter with athletics or dexterity.
On their turn, yes. Because they can't get out of it when they start grappled, and then on their turn they can try and break the grapple.
No, so when attempting to grapple, this is a 5e simplification. So if you're used to like 3-5, then that's where I think that mechanic comes from. But with 5e, it's the grappler makes an athletics, defender chooses whether to make an athletics or acrobatics. So the defender can make an athletics to counter it by strength or an acrobatics to dodge it. Now, in this instance, having been already grappled, I would say that he's probably at a disadvantage on either of those checks, perhaps. But
Gotcha. Couldn't do it. And that's
So-
athletics. Yep.
Perfect. And then what are you going to try and do as opposed, Dryzen?
I guess I'll try acrobatics here at disadvantage, probably, or yeah, or
Yeah, do it at disadvantage.
ooh,
I rolled decently, but
Yeah.
not against the crit. But yeah,
So the two of you have a much firmer grasp on him at this point.
Ooh, so that takes care of them.
I'm double grappled.
Yeah, and at this point, I'm going to ask for actions. We'll probably move out of initiative. And I'll let you tell me what you do next from here.
Gonna keep grappling until we know for sure that he's no longer under the influence of the blonde-haired lady. How we test that, I don't know. Maybe until he's unconscious. I don't know.
I guess I'm gonna keep struggling. So I guess whenever struggle periods come up for me to roll, let me know.
I mean, with two people on you, it's probably not likely you're going to get free because they already have you.
I will struggle until no longer compelled to do so. We'll put it that way.
Understood. So he's continuing to struggle against the two of you.
Mark will be trying to talk him out of it. Maybe a couple of gentle beak pecks to the forehead to try to knock some sense into him. But
Are you drawing blood?
No, just like annoying taps. Like, I'm going to annoy him out of his compulsion.
Yeah, that's definitely not working. In fact, it seems to be agitating him more.
can I roll to
has a
shake
dagger
Quark
to an
off?
eye.
Can I roll to at least shake Quark off?
No, I'm gonna say that they
Okay.
have you. They have you
Okay,
pretty secure
okay.
at this point.
Okay.
What is everybody else doing, however?
Well, Pyrene's about to have a dagger towards her eye. She
No,
needs to give up.
we need. Oh, she's
Or die.
unconscious.
She's
but we need-
unconscious
Then how is he still charmed?
because it doesn't matter if she's conscious or not.
I thought that had to be concentration.
No,
Oh, that's weird.
no.
She's a demi-boss. She gets to do what she wants. I'm gonna head over to Manchester and Hannah and see if he needs any assistance with the medical attention.
He's managed to stop her bleeding. She seems to be stable, but he's like, I don't have any healing supplies, and I don't know what's gotten right into her.
I can give him a healing potion.
No, that's not you. No, just watch over her, and I'm sure we'll find some way to bring her back.
Does he have manacles?
Do you have manacles?
We have some, not here though.
Where would those be? Who would I seek out for that?
There's nobody on this floor.
Am I laying on a rug?
Yes.
Don't we
Hey.
have the magic rope?
I have no Do you have the magic rope? That's the question. I have nothing.
Yes, I've got. It was more of a we've got a magic rope.
I didn't know if you guys brought that with your fancy dress.
Bag of holding. Yeah. I mean, we brought all our weapons and everything. We must have brought the magical
Can
rope.
the magic rope be used to tie people up?
I mean, it can
fairly
with
certain.
the
Sure, it's still a rope.
yeah,
I think.
with the caveat that if it gets broken,
I don't rely on us and our ability. That's the problem to tie.
I've got sleight of hand, and isn't that what you use
Survival.
for tying knots?
no, it'd be survival.
Oh. Doesn't Quark have a good survival check?
I think he does.
Decent. It's a +6.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty decent.
We'll see.
I'm currently trying to hold the not Atali, Dryzen from,
Zek is just gonna roll over to the edge of the carpet, make sure that she isn't dying,
Okay.
and then he's going to roll her up in this gigantic carpet.
Well, since you all said it was non-lethal damage to her, she's not dying.
Okay.
So you can roll her up.
Sweet. So that only her head is sticking out and her arms are tight at her sides.
Okay.
And then once that's been done, I'm going to cut the carpet, because I'm not going to roll her up with a giant 30 foot by 30 foot carpet. I'm going to cut it so that it's sized to her, so that we have a panini burrito. What's her name?
Pyrene.
Irene.
Panini's close enough. A panini burrito. And then I'm going to lay her head on what I have for a lap. I guess I'm all lap when you think about it. But with a dagger at her throat for when she wakes up. And that's taken care of. At least until we have, I don't know, mage manacles. Do they make those?
No, but it's a good question. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
It doesn't magically knot on there.
I was afraid of that. Yeah.
Our magical rope has no magical durability
Binding
to it.
ability.
Yeah, well, it has no magical durability, right?
It's
Like
got
it can
20
still be
points.
used as a regular rope, but if
So,
it's
if
cut
somebody-
or a spell is used on it, we'd kind of lose it.
A rat can chew through it.
theoretically, sure. We could, well, couldn't we do 2 halves of a rope of climbing? Can you tell those to not? And
Well, the rope has an AC 20 and 20 hit points. It regains 1 hit point every 5 minutes, as long as it has at least 1 hit point.
oh, that ain't bad.
So it's not like
Yeah, something's really got to decimate it to get through it.
the AC 20. It's harder to hit than me. I'm kind of hard to hit, except by gorillas, apparently. Then I will jump on Dryzen. Hold him down too.
You jump on
And I'll bring
Dryzen.
up a fire bolt in my hand. Remember this?
He doesn't seem to be.
I'm just thrashing.
Yeah.
Like, I need a straight jacket at this point. I'm just.
Can I just choke him out to put him to sleep? We don't really need him fighting and hurting himself or us.
Sure.
How can we? There's got to be some way to dispel this.
Say goodnight, buddy.
Oh, would I? Okay, can I make a any type of like Arcana check or anything of that nature to try to gain some insight as to how to dispel this? Or an investigation? Like, I mean, is there anything that I can glean from the situation from experience?
Stand by one.
Wow, it lasts like an hour.
What's like an hour?
Charmed person.
Some do. There are other forms of it that last a lot longer. And I would say, Leo, having studied spells of this nature before, just by doing quick math, this could not be that. Because, as Meathless pointed out, charm lasts an hour. And you guys have been here for multiple hours already today. So that's food for thought.
I think that this may be something more powerful than Charm Person, but not totally sure what it might be.
So you have your Pyrene panini roll, as was stated before. Zakusu kind of has her head in his lap. Dryzen is passed out at the moment.
Does that put me at 0 HP then?
No, just stay where you're at.
Just asleep.
Yeah, just asleep.
It's a long
I didn't
rest.
Keep choking you.
Yeah.
As much as I wanted to.
Perhaps
Just
we need to
sleepy
talk to
time.
this Persephone and get her to release
We've been corrected so many times. It's panini.
Hello, pusher.
I'm gonna. Next time, I'm not gonna.
No.
turn
See, it's
back.
Penny. It's Penny.
Money penny, sir.
I love that he actually added the name.
I
to
did
token.
specifically so that you guys wouldn't do this. I don't know what else I was expecting, but yes, that is correct. I added you so you could see her name so that this would stop.
We are players, we will not be controlled.
She turned back into a monkey. Anyways,
Before that brimstone burns through the floor, I'm just gonna shoot a firebolt at it, like from where I'm standing, like
Yeah,
a really long shot.
You
I can
destroy it.
dismiss it. Oh, then it explodes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. That's what happens.
Probably
And-
blows up a few chairs around it.
Yes, and the people are all even more afraid that are cowering in the corner, the 30 of them or so that are back in that left corner near where you made the giant crater in the wall that the minor illusion is showing is huge still.
So what do we want to do with her? Do they have a brig here where she can be kept?
Personally, she almost killed me. She almost killed you. I'd just slit her throat and be done with her.
She might, while I respect your opinion, she might also have some insight as to what's happened here, given that she was very notably, as I was telling her when she was leaving, she had disappeared just before the planar shift, and as well the commotion that she's caused here. She might have some knowledge or insight, and I think that we have to attempt to interrogate her.
So far, she's the only person that has insight, right?
Well, we should have turned out her pockets and everything on her person.
Perhaps. Her dagger's over there. I mean, I'm fine letting you guys check her gear. Just be careful.
I'm gonna walk over and like keep my bow staff
right?
just like double-handed, ready, like over the top of her head, and just say, "Okay, you can unroll her and search her," and I'll leave it
And Zek will carefully unroll her, and then he will motion for Mephiles to pat her down and check her pockets and check her.
Sleight of hand, thorough search. Like,
No, make
I'm a
me
thief.
an
I know where this stuff
investigation roll, please.
hides. Investigation it is. Click the button.
So you
This is why I started rolling my own dice.
find let's see, what do you find on her?
That +5. Oh, look at that, 19.
Yes. 1 second. Hold on. I need to look at something very quickly. Hold on. That is a lot of emotional damage. Let's see. There's that. Okay. Stand by one. Stand by one, everyone. I've got to look something up here. And then there was silence.
Mr. Jim directly what he found.
Okay. Meathless, make me an intelligence check.
No advantage?
No advantage.
Oh, or 16. I know, my intelligence is... Sorry, 15.
Yeah. Copy that.
Oh. Okay, yeah, definitely. Let's roll her back up. I almost felt the urge to do her bidding even when she's asleep.
Like she casts a spell while she's unconscious?
Like I almost felt like I did when we were dancing earlier.
Maybe something about you is just bends to her sway.
It is very difficult to charm one of my kind.
I didn't feel like that, and I mean,
Did I
I
grab
will
anything?
grab-
Did I hold anything? Did I find anything on her when I was?
You found a couple things, nothing like out of the ordinary. You didn't get very far, to be honest.
Okay, well then she may have something on her. There may be something about her. I don't know, but even asleep, she's almost. I almost felt the need to aid her.
Is there some sort of magical investigation that we could do? Not quite familiar with such things.
I can cast detect magic. Or
I
either
say
one of
we
us
roll
can.
her back up, but this time we put her arms sticking up out of the top of the carpet.
can't she cast spells that way with her arms out?
No, so I think that she, based on that fight, I had noticed that she often was, for anything that was a unique skill, like when she had transformed, she required some type of a
Zach, you may be
material
immune, so why don't you
component.
gag her so she can't talk.
Yeah, but we'll need to interview her at some point, but it's not a bad idea. And I take one of the leather strips that I use for mage armor and hand it to Zach for being able to gag her.
And Zek will carefully gag her so that she doesn't choke on her tongue or anything. And then you were saying wrap her up so that only her hands are sticking out?
So that her hands are forced to be stuck in position above her head, because then she won't have access to any types of magical items on her person.
But then we won't see her face, right?
That's
Yeah, head and arms out. I mean, literally, we can just tie her up.
yes. Let's aim to do that. Let's just get her wrapped up so that if there's anything magical that's emanating her presence, we can be rid of that. And then we'll aim
And
to
then
tie
she
her
can
up
blink
fully.
once for yes and twice for no when she finally wakes up.
Zek will roll her back up and then say, Quark, you were the one that was good with rope before. Do you want to do the tying of her hands?
I shall give it a go.
Okay.
Better than average, if only slightly. I'm trying to avoid touching her skin because I'm afraid she'll charm me again somehow.
Did you say that out loud?
No, it's just really obvious when I'm tying that, that I'm being very careful not to touch any of the actual person, which, makes the knot decent, but not great.
Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
Did I find that lock of hair that I checked out earlier?
One of you had it. I think maybe Dryzen was the last one.
Yeah, Dryzen was the last one.
Since we're
Does it
all
still
kind of
have it?
sitting here,
Yes.
Zek is going to prop up right here and take a short rest.
That's probably a good idea.
Actually, I think what I'm going to do, since he mentioned that, I'm going to go ahead and do a song of rest while sitting on top of Dryzen.
Okay. And what is it? Can you hit the button for the song? Yeah, there we go. Oh, well, there you go. I don't think anybody's...
Oh,
Down
everybody's
there? I
slow.
do.
That's right.
No, I do.
Okay.
He does?
There
Yeah.
you go.
At least one person, it'll help.
Yep. There you go.
extra d6. Awesome.
Is anyone else going to attempt to search Pyrene, do anything with Pyrene,
Well-
do anything with Dryzen
Yeah, I would.
during the long rest?
Methless, just cover me. If I start acting strange, grapple me. I'm not very strong. You can take care of me on this. But I think that we need to do some more thorough investigation while we've got her pacified.
Okay, so what are you doing exactly?
I am going to use my observant trait and try to analyze as much as I can about her person and see if there's anything that really jumps out at me. And then if there's anything that I can focus in on, I'm going to actually make an investigation check on any type of objects or items that might jump out at me, especially keeping an eye out for anything that I might see as a material component to any type of spells.
Okay. So she's wearing a basically hunter's garb. It's slightly more fancy than formal, but are you going to search her pockets, do all that type of stuff as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make me an investigation check, please.
That's with +5 on that for observant. It doesn't
Yeah.
actually apply it. So it's a 23.
And what you do find is, as you search, you find actually deep tucked into the tunic, she has a hidden leather pouch, and inside of it, appears to be Volo's heart, dried somewhat, but the inside of the bag is damp with blood.
I'll remove that from her person, and I don't find anything else of note or interest. It's just
I mean,
that's obviously very notable, but I'm
Yeah.
not finding anything else, like any spell focuses or
No.
material components or anything. Okay.
No, nothing like that.
So I'll pull the bag out and hold it up and give my head a hard shake and say, okay, so there's something actually magical about her. She might be some type of, she's either imbued herself somehow, which is exceptionally difficult, or she may be some type of fae or beast that I'm not immediately familiar with. But this, and I'll hold it up, I think we found our culprit for, well, at least the involvement for Volo's murder. If we can, I don't know if we can restore him now that we have his heart, but.
And it is at that moment that you all feel like you're falling, and you can tell that with a lurch, you come to a halt, and you're fairly sure that you just traversed plains again.
I'm going to try to reestablish a connection with Tika.
You see Tika sitting on the place that it had been he'd been sitting before.
We're back to our home plane. And I'll snap out of it.
After a few minutes, and you can complete your short rest, by the way. Everybody can complete the short rest if they choose to take one. After a few minutes, you actually see that Vajra like comes in with almost a battalion of guards, of mages and guards, and was like, I should have known the Menagerie was involved. What happened? How did you get the statue to leave Waterdeep?
Kind of left, kind of didn't. It more shifted. Yeah, it wasn't by choice. We did not do it, but it seems as though we've discovered the cause of it. It seems to be this elven-looking woman that we've managed to subdue. You must handle her with extreme caution and care. Make sure that you have no direct contact with her skin. I believe her to be some type of foreign fae or enchanted beyond what is a normal realm. You need to have very special precautions to handle her.
She pauses a moment and nods. She said, she's the cause of the tower shifting?
We are not totally certain. What we are fully aware of is that there was a murder plot placed upon Volo. We discovered his assassination, and that once we recovered his heart from this person, we were returned to our plane. And so there's still some investigation to be done as to what caused the planar shift, but this one seems to be able to perpetually charm person by way of simple suggestion or touch. And so having very capable and resistant mages may be necessary in order to interview her. Be sure that you have her bound and prevent any type of direct contact.
She frowns but also nods. And
she can also do this by voice. Just let's not forget that. So interviewing this one is going to be tricky.
Well, it looks like you have managed to save the day once again.
Do you know if there's anybody that might be available for any type of a resurrection magic? We have recovered, by way of Volo's assassination, his heart was removed from his body, and we've recovered his heart. I don't know if it's been too long or it might be too late, but if the city has access to any resources in this regard.
The city itself, no. However, Volo can be useful at times. We'll make sure that he is restored, and the Black Staff will foot the bill. Do you wish to go with Volo on his journey for this?
I don't understand.
Do you want to accompany his body to the temple where the mages revive him?
Well, yes.
We'll make it so.
Yeah.
Are there any other casualties?
We do have a couple of a guard and one of our party that are still swayed by her. They have been subdued. They're not. Well, I guess the guard may be in need of medical attention, but the other is not in need of medical attention. But we need some way to attempt to remove the charm, as it does not seem to be expiring on its own. Perhaps
the noble lady's going to wake up with a horrible headache.
I don't know if we should bring them with and have them inspected by someone at the Blackstaff, or
Stand by one. The Blackstaff does not really specialize in healing. We generally rely on the temples for that. However, we can see if we can find someone to assist. We will take them to the temple with us as well. Who exactly was this?
I forgot the lady's name. Lady Sparant? I don't know if that was her.
No, Sparant is the one that was throwing the party.
it was Hannah or
That's the guard.
But she was also charmed, right? She was the one that
She
needed
is.
medical attention.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Captain Manchester.
The noble lady with the beard in the corner over there.
The dwarf.
Thank you.
Lady dwarf.
Thank you.
Lady Visamel Lapel?
Yes, that is her name. So yes, she nods, and the Blackstaff begin to scoop people up, put them on stretchers. They carry the. So you did roll. You did not roll her back up. She is currently bound and tied and gagged. Correct?
She is rolled up. She's rolled up with her hands above her head.
Yeah, but
and a leather strap in her mouth. And her
But then
hands
Leo
are tied.
unrolled
right, but
her
then
to do
Leo
his
unrolled her
investigation.
to search her body. And found her.
Oh, okay. I thought he re-rolled her.
Yeah, no. So, are you re-rolling her, or are
We'll
you...
make the suggestion to the Blackstaff. By the way, that rug is an excellent way not to touch her if you want to try rolling her up in that.
She nods, and they do roll her up and carry her out. They also come with a stretcher and carries Volo's body out from the library. And you guys are accompanying them to the temple, and they take Dryson also. We'll fast forward just a bit.
Before they go,
Mhm.
I am going to take a quill and I'm going to go up to Penelope and put the tip of the quill into her hand and break the quill end off. And would mending only works on an object, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So you could mend the quill. Are you putting me in a situation where you're asking me if you cut Wolverine in half, do both ends reform a new Wolverine?
Yeah. No, so my goal is to I'm trying to think of a way in order to take something that I can place on her that in a theoretical instance I could use find object on later, should she ever manage to slip away or escape.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would like to embed reasonably
GPS
deeply
-er?
inside of her, a GPS essentially for like a quill tip.
I mean, you can try and drive it through her hand.
Well, so since that's the only part that's exposed, I'm going to call over the Blackstaff. I'm going to say, look, here's my plan. If we ever lose her, see this quill tip, and I'm going to take a knife from my pocket and I'm going to put an X in the edge of the quill tip. That way it's unique and can be found. And I'm going to actually take it into her collarbone and snap it as best as I can, so that it is very difficult to be removed. Like she's gonna have to cut into there.
Well, make me a strength check. I'm not even going to have you roll to hit. She's not going anywhere. You're going to do critical damage. Just make me a strength check to see how well you drive it into her neck. I mean, you're pretty satisfied with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lou, you creep me the hell out sometimes, bro. Walk away flipping a coin.
Yeah, you're pretty sure it's in there. I mean, they're going to tell the temple mages to heal over it so that maybe it will stay embedded inside her. But yeah, okay. Anyone else have actions before you all move out of the tower for the last time, the giant statue? All right. So you guys accompany the afflicted and the deceased to the temple in one of the temples in the city. Blackstaff pays for the diamonds to resurrect Volo. It will take them probably a day to 2 days to do it, so you guys are invited to stay at the temple while you wait. And within a day, within 24 hours, at the end of 24 hours, Zakusu and Dryzen, you both realize that you were charmed and you no longer feel charmed anymore. And
In that time, I'm going to draw a picture of Pyrene and a description and kind of what she did while we were fighting her, so that maybe Volo might get more information from that.
That's a good idea. And it actually takes them longer than expected. On the third day, they resurrect Volo, and you are permitted to see him, and that is where we're going to leave off for tonight, and we will pick up next time with Emancipation of Dragons. Thank you, everybody, for watching, as always. Thank you for participating, doing the tutorials this evening. Appreciated those very much. And as always, if you'd like to support us, you can do so by hitting that follow or subscribe button on Twitch. On YouTube, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and, of course, the bell icon to be notified whenever we upload new content, which is every single day of the week, Monday through Friday. And last but not least, no matter where you're watching from, patreon.com/gamersledge. Get your name on every single show that we do for as little as $1 a month. And until next time, thanks for watching. Be excellent to each other, and game on.
Game on.
Game on.
Come on.
I need you closer than ever, ever than before. My life is wasted if I can't spend it all with you. I've lived in total darkness, now you're my only light. When you're away, I feel like a shadow in the night. Hold me, and look into my eyes. You'll be staying always by my side. I'll never let you go. No, I'll never let you go. You stay with me you go. No, I'll never let you go. You stay with me. I'll never let you go. No, I'll never let you go. You stay with me until the end of time.
You're watching HMN.